welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you like anything that you see today, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hang around. Um, I know that I haven't posted a video in a really long time, and I'm really sorry about that. I've just been really busy with life, and a lot of things have been happening, and then the whole COVID thing started, so yeah, it's been a bit of a mess, but I'm doing better now, and so here we go. Here's a video. Now, typically, I do upload only my personal builds, but during my last few streams, I've been doing show challenges from my friends, so I decided to upload those as well so you guys can check them out. Now, the one that I'm doing now is made from my good friend Josh. You can follow him on Twitch as well. His name is the Royal Josh underscore. He's really funny, really talented. He's just a real goofball, and his streams are always really awesome. So you should totally check him out. I will have his link in the description below. And anyway, so he made this challenge. It is for August, so he hasn't toured them yet. He's supposed to tour them, I believe, next week, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. Anyways, so yes, so he came up with the show. If you see those odd angled rooms, I wasn't able to change those. They had to stay put. So I was really having a hard time trying to figure out what I was going to build because typically when I get shells, I'm going to build a house because that's what I'm used to building. But I knew with the odd-shaped rooms, the house would look funny or odd, to say the least. So I had to think of something else. So I ended up coming up with the vet clinic. And the reason why I came up with that is because I am doing um, the Get a Life challenge again. I know that I had one on my channel for a while. Unfortunately, when I took my hiatus from YouTube, I also took a hiatus from The Sims 4. I was not playing The Sims 4 at all. And actually, I wasn't really playing any video games at all. It's really sad to say, but I really wasn't doing much of anything. Work had gotten really busy, and my husband's health wasn't the best at the time. So there was a lot of hospital visits and just like a lot of things that I had to do. And then, of course, with my son not returning to school, I had to homeschool them, which was a totally crazy adventure in itself. So I just wasn't able to really do any of the fun things, unfortunately. But anyways, so I the thing that I do is when I've been away from the Sims for too long, I delete all my personal saves because I don't remember what I was doing or and I also deleted all of my CC. So that was also a thing. So unfortunately, I would not be able to continue the Get a Life challenge on my YouTube channel. However, I do have one up and running on my Twitch channel, which is also something I wanted to mention to you guys as well. That even though I'm going to be uploading my Twitch streams and such on YouTube, and I'm also going to be doing some personal builds to put up on YouTube as well, most of my activity, or for you guys to see me, the best way to do so is going to be on Twitch. I'm going to have it down below in the description so you guys can hit a follow and see me live. I just find it a lot more fun being able to interact with people live like that, like when I do my builds or play my Sims. And of course, Sims is not the only game I play on Twitch. I also stream Dead by Daylight. I plan on streaming Stardew Valley, Planet Zoo, and just like, whatever games I feel like doing. But most of the streams that I have set up now or the VODs that I have left over are going to be from The Sims 4, Get a Life, my builds, as well as some Dead by Daylight play, which I do. I'm not the best at the game, however, I feel like I'm getting better because I'm practicing. Even though the matchmaking is god awful now with the new update, which is unfortunate. But anyways, so yes, so I went on ahead and decided to make this into a vet clinic because also, like I said, I'm doing the Get a Life challenge as well on my computer, and we're already at this point of this build, we were already, yeah, we had already picked who the heir was to the second generation. And the second generation, the generation that won was the one for the vet clinic, not the doctor. So because of that, a vet clinic is needed and I figured, well, why not just, make the show into one? I'm sure I can make it work out. I don't really do community lots all that frequent. Like I really don't. I try my best. I just feel like they never really come out. And to be honest, the vet clinic does look a bit more, I guess, house style wise instead of like a building. Like if I go look at the vet clinics that I have built around where I live, they don't look like a house at all. You know, they look like a typical building. And I haven't really mastered building enough to make my community lots look like a typical building, so the house thing is kind of where we're going with. However, this is put in Brindleton Bay, even though now when I'm building it, I believe I'm in Newcrest while I'm building or while I'm decorating because it is a show. But I believe, yeah, that I am in Newcrest doing this, but I do end up moving it over to um to Brindleton Bay because I feel like that's just the appropriate place to put the vet clinic. I mean, I suppose I could have kept it in Newcrest, but eh. And it actually matches. I feel like it matches the area pretty well, surprisingly. So I'm not too upset about it. Like I feel like at the very end that this build came out really cute. He hasn't seen the show yet because, like I said, he hasn't toured them. So hopefully, when he sees it, he'll appreciate it as much as I do. Also, as you can see now, I found the whole debug items and whatnot. I know for this whole time before when I was doing all my builds and I was, on YouTube quite frequently, that they existed. I just never really used them because I would always forget what the cheat was when it came to unlocking them. So, I would just forget. However, I guess better late than never. One of my friends had told me, if you have MC Commander, you can have it where those cheats are always turned on. So as soon as you start building, they'll always be there. I didn't know that. And to say that my mind was blown is an understatement. So now, from the future builds from this show onward, I have all these items available to me, and I'm trying to use them more. Of course, the debug menu does get pretty overwhelming for me because there's just so many items. And of course, with every pack that comes out, usually more debug items are made available, and it's ridiculous. Like I love them, I appreciate them, I love all the things that we're able to use, but builds are taking me a lot longer um, than they usually do just because I'm scrolling through the list trying to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going to put this, where I'm going to put there, and it's whatever. So anyway, so now we're moving on. So this is the floor plan. Like I said, that weird crooked triangle room, I didn't know really at first what I was going to do with it 'cause it's just really weird. Thankfully, he said that we were able to add our own walls, make our own floor plan, stuff like that, which is awesome. But we just couldn't delete those walls to those weird shaped rooms. Like when they move the camera a little bit, you'll see that really little rectangle room there. That just threw me off because I didn't know what I was going to do with that. And I ended up not messing with it really until the end. As for the teeny room, I figured a bathroom was needed just because in case the employees needed it or my sim needed it while he was sitting there helping the animals and stuff. So it's a very simple bathroom. It just has a rug, a toilet, a sink, of course, for them to wash their hands because I wouldn't want them to be just like running around trying to figure out where to put their hands so they can wash them because I don't know what it is with Sims 4, but they always want to wash their hands, which isn't a bad thing. It's just I remember stuff like that. I do regret, however, that I didn't make like a break room for them. So that's going to be interesting. I'm just going to have to make sure that my sim is fed and all of his needs are taken care of before he comes to work here. It's going to be really interesting because I've played through the vet I guess you would call it a career, like a vet career before, but I never really tried to like, what would you call it? Like raise the rating of the vet clinic itself. And I believe because of the challenge, I have to make it a 5-star vet, which I feel like it'll help because of the decor in the place and how big it is. But again, I'm really not too sure. Like I'm just gonna have to figure it out. So with this room here, it says it's the largest room that I made in this build. I went on ahead and added the surgery machine because I remembered when I was adding everything in here that was going to be needed. Just because I know there's a certain point in the career, I want to say once you get to like level 5 or 6, there's certain like ailments that the pets get that you can't cure on a regular table. Like it'll give you the option to move them to the surgery table, and if there miraculously you're able to cure them all of a sudden. And it's kind of frustrating, and I knew I had to have it. Like I had to have it in there somewhere. So this is the only room in the build that has the surgical space area, whatever. Hopefully that's okay. I feel like we would only need one in the clinic, but I mean, I could be wrong. I might end up tweaking this build since I haven't really used it just yet. Like I know it functions because I have it in one of my other saves, and I've had my sim show up there to get her pet like neutered and stuff because, you know, responsible pet owner, even in The Sims. So I know that it works for that, so that's fine. And as for this little room, I felt like it wasn't big enough to really put anything else in there. When it came to like another vet space room. So I ended up just putting the machine that they can use or that my sim can use to go ahead and raise up his vet level. I think I'm able to make the other coworkers do the same thing. I'll have to test that out. Again, I haven't played this career in quite a while. I normally don't do like get to work or what I should, well, it's not even get to work careers because this is pet stuff. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, I really don't do these kind of careers. Most of the time I do rabbit hole careers just because it's easier. Um, I'm not sure why, which is weird because I do enjoy the doctor career a lot. Like that was the first career I finished when Get to Work came out. To this date, I still haven't finished the detective career. I have not done it yet, really at all. Like I've only played through it. mm, Not very much. I feel like maybe level 2 or 3. And then I don't know what happened to that save. I probably forgot about it. It got deleted. It's now in the void. Rest in peace. So, which is something I want to try to do at some point on my spare time, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, so moving on. So one room is blue. That's the one that has the surgical table and stuff in there. This room is smaller, but it's still big enough to be like another vet room. So I went on ahead and I just made it pink just to change up the colors because like when I take my son to the pediatrics, they have like a blue room, an orange room, a green room. And I know it's for kids, but I feel like the vet place should also, you know, have a lot of color in it and look nice. So one room is pink, one room is blue. This one here is the orange room. And I've really worked hard on trying to like clutter up and make decorations and stuff. I made sure to put like the pet treats and like the office, the vet office supply kind of thing. I wish there were more little vet office things I could have added, but there really wasn't a lot, which was unfortunate. But I feel like I did a good job doing the best that I could. I made sure every room had a sink because I like to pretend like the doctors wash their hands and stuff before they address the animals. I know they don't do it in the game, but it's just, I feel like it's just a nice thought to have in the build itself. So I feel like it's fine. So yeah, so once I got all the rooms done, which happened really quickly, I went on ahead and addressed this teeny room, which makes no sense. I didn't know what to do with it. I kind of sat there for a few minutes trying to figure it out, and then eventually I was like, you know what, we're gonna go on ahead and put laundry stuff in here. So even though the Sims aren't really washing clothes on the lot, I just thought it would be a cute idea for, you know, the vets can have it because, like, say they were washing bedding for the pets, or, you know, there's just, you know, even if they wanted to wash their uniforms or something there instead of washing them at home, it's fine. I added an extra sink. I added the whole little dustpan deco there because I thought that was cute. So it's just there. We also have a little Roomba there because I don't really use them that often, but I thought it would be appropriate. Hopefully it'll help with, you know, the pets coming in and throwing up everywhere. I don't know if you guys had experienced that, but it's just chaos. It's really bad, especially when there's a bunch of patients in there with their dogs and there's just vomit on the floor. There's hair everywhere. I suppose that could be like a real vet clinic. I'm not too sure. But that's how it is. Anyways, so now we're moving on to the waiting area. I wanted to make sure there was enough seating, so I end up putting up 2 couches at least. I end up also putting some places for the pets. I wanted to put a pet bed. I wanted to put like a cat condo. I made sure to put a litter box just in case. Now, I know from memory, when the animals are there, they're not really doing too much. because they're sick, so they're kind of just there throwing up on your floor. So, but just in case, I just wanted to put, like, I don't know, some comforting items there, some toys, and just things for the animals to mess with, because maybe once they were better, they might want to eat something, or they might want to play with something, or lay down, or something. You never know. You never know. Again, I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but we'll see how it goes. Now, once that's all done, I was really bothered by this very long hallway. I'm not sure why. To be honest, I could have just added some windows and left it alone, but I didn't like how bare it was. It was just weird to me. I was complaining on stream for like a good 10 minutes because I just didn't know what to do with it. So in the end, I ended up making another seating area and watch my Sims still complain there's not enough seating or something weird. I'd be so annoyed. But I just went on ahead and made a small seating area, added like a mirror, some lighting, another pet bed, some more decorations. Sorry for the emotes. I ended up being rated by Kiki. Anyways, so yeah. Oh my God, I feel like I've been talking forever. I'm so sorry. It's just I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I feel bad. That and I'm just having fun, really explaining everything. But yeah, so we went on ahead and like I said, so by this point the build is complete. Everything looks good. I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are excited for it too. It is up in the gallery for you guys to download. I will also have the link up there for you guys just in case you can go ahead and snag that. And yeah, that's about everything. At this point, the video is about done. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Again, if you want to catch me live, go on ahead and follow me on Twitch. Again, the link will be in the description. And I hope everybody is staying safe. Everyone's enjoying their time with their family. And I will see everyone in the next video. All right. Bye, guys.